So, books, I love books. I love to read. I love everything about them except for the fact that they're paper. I was thinking about this the other day because on Friday there was this report on NPR. Robert Siegel was talking with I don't remember who, but one of the subjects that came up was just the tactile sensation of having a book in your hands or having a newspaper in your hands. And so there was that entire day after election day flock, or election day flock, whatever, of having a newspaper that said that Barack Obama became president-elect of the United States. And I was like, why does everybody need to have one? It's like, it's paper and it wastes trees, and would you want a piece of history physically in your hands more than breathing? So, I don't know. That's kind of an irrational thought, but that's kind of what I was thinking on that day. And so, I mean, I've never gotten why things need to be in your hand all the time. My boss is constantly printing things because he needs to have it in his hands, as does a number of my coworkers. I'm probably the only one that does things off of screens most of the time. I mean, there are occasionally things that still are impossible to do without the aid of paper. At work anyway, because here at home I'm virtually paperless, and then the paper that I do go through, it's recycled usually. And so I've just never gotten why things can't just be done on the screen, or why people can't just kind of set their sights, or at least make the effort to try and be paperless as much as possible. I recently had scanned a number of photographs and memories into PNG format and put them on Facebook for a bunch of my high school friends and some of my family, because some of them were photographs of my family members. And the response was absolutely enormous. People were reflecting and everything, and these were copies of things that were paper. And if they were originally done as digital copies and then archived by me years ago, or if this were 100 years from now and I were doing that same thing where we had done it on paper back in high school but in digital format at that time, would the response be any different? I very much doubt it, because it's a digital photograph on the internet. It's not paper. And yet you can still reflect on all those memories. You can still have those sensations and feelings and reflections and nostalgia about it, because it's a memory of what you'd created, not that it's on the paper. And so whenever I hear about these things about, the smell of books and sensations that you get from touching the pages and blah blah blah, and these electronic gadgets that are trying to replace books or should be banned because they take away from the real feeling of having a book in your hands, and I just don't get that. What do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you agree with me somewhat? Do you completely think I'm off the rocker? Just let me know. Later.